Hello and welcome back everybody to another episode of U-Boat on board of U-48. We are setting off on 3rd of April from Kiel. We had to wait a little bit until our orders to support Operation Weserübung were going to kick off. And we are doing that now ahead 1/3. Completing the task of building Helgoland pens is also on the cards. And we are sailing out of Kiel Harbor. The convoy is already a little bit ahead. So we want to make sure we are getting ahead of the convoy and start scouting with our hydrophone ahead of these transport ships so that our soldiers and material arrive safely at Norway, the port of Bergen. I do not expect any enemy activity until about here, from when I will start my hydrophone checks. Until then, I'm gonna cut here and return once there is something worth reporting. We have encountered the flock of ships that we are going to escort, and we are told to stay ahead of the convoy as we were planning, so let's get there. We have passed the Narrows here, and it is time for our first hydrophone check of this trip.
Switch to electric motors.
And we can't detect anything. That is good.
Switch to diesel.
Let's get ahead and return with targets from the hydrophone check. And we have completed our task of escorting our troops. So we will return to Kiel, where we will start the torpedo research.
Admiralty is deeply impressed by your last patrol. Solid work, Captain. These are current orders from headquarters. Your eyes only. What do you need, officer? Take a look.
And after a short stay in Kiel Harbor, we are getting out
course
again, this time with a task to sink 7,000 tons of enemy shipping.
Change course.
And
Change course.
we're gonna do that with the understanding that we are in a prime spot here. All the traffic going into Liverpool, Cardiff, Swansea down here, and also the French Bay of Biscay ports has to go through these quadrants, and we will find good hunting grounds, or so I hope. I will sail up the
Set a course to these
Norwegian coast, right in between the UK and Norway,
Set a course to these coordinates.
and then head down here
Set a course to these coordinates.
with provisional patrol pattern like this. And
Faster!
I
Faster!
will start
slowing
hydrophone checks here in the Skagerrak, as Denmark is now occupied by us. I do not expect any serious opposition until here in the Skagerrak. Until then, I will switch off here and return once we detect something. We have received an important message that all Norwegian warships are from now on to be treated as hostile, and that war with Norway has started. Confirming this, we are going through the Narrows here and will soon commence our hydrophone checks on our route to the assigned patrol quadrants. And we are entering the Skagerrak, which means it's time for our first hydrophone
50
check.
meters. Switch to electric motors.
And as expected, nothing.
Blow the tanks.
Periscope depth.
Switch to diesel engines.
And there's a Type 7C, but that doesn't really concern us. Another hydrophone check.
Switch to electric motors. Blow the tanks.
20 meters.
Switch to diesel engines. $50 meters.
40 meters.
Blow the tanks.
Meters.
Switch to diesel engines. 50 meters.
40 meters.
Blow the tanks. Switch to diesel engines. Set a course to these coordinates.
Yes, sir.
Change course. Set a course to these coordinates. $50 meters.
Skipper.
Switch to electric motors.
50 meters.
Blow the tanks.
Periscope depth.
Switch to diesel engines. Set an interception course.
Yes, sir.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Yes, sir.
Change course. We're slowing down. $50 meters. Switch to electric motors.
And we found a large group. And we are gonna go on the hunt for this
Blow
one.
the tanks.
On your order. 50 meters. Periscope depth.
Switch to diesel engines. We're slowing down. 50 meters. Switch to electric motors.
50 meters.
Blow the tanks.
Periscope depth.
Switch to diesel engines. Faster! Faster! $50 meters.
40 meters.
Switch to electric motor. Alarm. Take your positions.
Very interesting target here. Yeah. And the obvious escorts.
Change course. Blow the tanks.
20 meters.
Switch to diesel engines. Faster! Faster!
And we are trying to get ahead of the convoy to get a couple of torpedoes out ASAP.
Change course. $50 meters.
Periscope depth. 30 meters.
Switch to electric motors. Change course.
50 meters.
Blow the tanks.
Periscope depth.
Switch to diesel engines. We're slowing down. 50 meters.
20 meters.
Switch to electric motors. Set a course to these coordinates. Blow the tanks.
20 meters.
Switch to diesel engines.
On your order.
50 meters. Switch to electric motors. Alarm! Take your positions.
Oh, perfect. We are in perfect position here.
Change course. Calculate torpedo course. Change course.
50 meters.
50 meters.
Skipper, I've detected a big group of ships.
Oh, did you know?
Calculate torpedo course. 50 meters. Change course. Set a course to these coordinates. Set a course to these coordinates.
Crawl closer and closer. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Quite a few ships.
Periscope depth.
40 meters. 20 meters. Periscope depth.
Change course. Calculate torpedo course. Set a course to these coordinates. Faster! Faster!
Come on.
Flood tube 2!
Tube 2 ready.
Flood fire! Change course.
And down.
150 meters. Faster! Faster!
Seconds. 30 seconds.
We're slowing down.
20 seconds. 10 seconds.
And now let's get out of here as fast as humanly possible.
Tube 1, loaded.
The tension.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Tube 4, loaded.
But it does seem to work. Whew. It does work.
Set a course to these coordinates. meters.
120 meters. 60 meters.
Pull the
Perfect
tanks.
boat.
20 meters.
Switch to diesel engine. Faster! Faster! Change course. Set a course to these coordinates. 50 meters.
30 meters. Skipper, I've detected a big group of ships.
Switch to electric motors.
Skipper, I've detected a big group of ships.
Blow the tanks.
20 meters.
Switch to diesel engines.
That was a really great attack. And I'm trying to get into position to do another one.
50 meters.
Skipper, I've detected a big group of ships.
Switch to electric motors. Change course. Blow the tanks.
50. Periscope depth.
Switch to diesel engines. $50 meters. Switch to
Skipper,
electric
I've
motors.
detected a big group of ships.
Change course. Set a course to these coordinates. Blow the tanks.
Move in.
50 meters. Periscope depth.
Switch to diesel engines. 50 meters.
Skipper, I've detected a big group of ships.
Switch to electric motors. Blow the tanks.
Periscope depth.
Switch to diesel engines. 50 meters. 50 meters. We're slowing down. Switch to
Skipper,
electric
I've
motors.
detected a big group of ships. 40 meters.
Alarm. Take your positions.
Warship. Ooh.
Calculate torpedo course. Change course.
Oh, goodness, no.
Calculate torpedo course.
Skipper, we're being pinged on sonar. Depth charges. Depth charges. Skipper, a ship is directly above us.
150 meters.
Depth charges. Depth charges. Skipper, a ship is directly above us. Depth charges. Depth charges. $150 meters.
We're slowing down. Change course.
Depth charges.
Change course.
Depth charges. Repair completed. Depth charges. Depth charges. Depth charges. Depth charges. Skipper.
Blue lighting to get even quieter.
Set a course to these
Get out of
coordinates.
here. Let's take this as a warning.
Change course.
Being pinged on sonar.
Ooh, that was a close call. And we are going to surface the
Blow the
boat.
tanks.
120, 60 meters.
Switch to diesel engines. Alarm. Take your positions.
Normal lighting. And let's get out of here as fast
Set a course
as
to these
possible. to go to our assigned patrol grid
Set a course to these
over here.
coordinates.
So, that was a bit of a nerve shaker towards the end. But I think that is a good way of ending this episode. Thank you all so much for the ongoing support. And please, if you have not already done so, to consider leaving a like and to subscribe to the channel, which is the best way to help me grow it. For all those that want to go the extra mile to help me with this, please look up my channel description where all the usual Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee, PayPal and crypto links can be found. This is Skipper Roland, signing off.